Hi, I'm Jennifer Paul. I'm the owner here at Twist Yoga, and I'm with Heidi McEnroe. She is the ambassador for all things yoga teacher training here. She's one of our graduates as well, and a teacher in our teacher training program. So just had a couple questions for her to help people understand a little bit more about yoga teacher training. So you've been involved in the program for years and years now and worked with so many different students. What would you say is like the biggest hurdle when people contact you and they're like, I think I want to do teacher training, but...
Yeah, oftentimes the biggest hurdle for people is this idea around fear. Whether it is fear that they're not ready enough, fear that they don't want to public speak, fear that they aren't experienced enough. It's all more of the self-doubt that happens for them. And I think once you can get past that and realize that every single person that walks through the door on that first day of teacher training feels the exact same way, then it takes off that pressure and that fear kind of disappears. Really, honestly, the hardest part is just committing, or maybe even coming into an open house info session seems to be the hardest hurdle to get over. And once that is completed, then you can kind of sit back and relax and know that everyone's going to be in the same boat on that first day.
I can totally see that. I've mentioned to students before, like, have you ever thought about teacher training? And they're like, they get like this sheepish grin, like,
totally.
I've been thinking about it for so long, but like like it is, it's just that fear. And then the minute that you say, I think you'd be a great fit, like you've been either asking so many interesting questions, or you're at like a crossroads in life, or you've been coming a lot, or it's your first month and you're super into it.
Yeah.
It's interesting once you like acknowledge to them, like, okay, you've been thinking it, like why haven't you said anything to me?
Right.
And it's fascinating to see that the minute you kind of open that little door, then they're like, okay, now I'm ready. But sometimes it just takes someone acknowledging or asking them about it.
And once you kind of say it out loud too, then I think that kind of helps get you over that initial hurdle as well.
Yeah, it's that imposter syndrome. I mean, we all have it in so many ways, and there's absolutely nobody who has ever done a teacher training in the history of the world. It doesn't matter if you're learning to teach art or music or, science. You think, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared enough, I'm not old enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too busy, I'm not busy enough. Like, everybody has those doubts. So if you're considering teacher training, know that when you join our training, you are going to be surrounded by people with all those same questions. And those doubts, they dissipate pretty quickly. And it's so fun to see, like, towards the end, when people just all of a sudden make that switch and blossom, and it's just so rewarding.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you, Heidi.
Yeah.